Despite host Ricky Gervais' best efforts to keep the night as snarky as his sense of humor,
let's go out with a bang. Let's have a laugh at your expense.
The 2020 Golden Globes was a sincere affair with plenty of tears. On this IMD Brief, we break down the big wins and bigger shocks from the 77th Golden Globe Awards.
If you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world.
Ignoring Ricky's advice, stars use their wins to soapbox about the future of our nation.
I beg of us all to give them a better world for our kids and their kids.
And about the environmental disaster in Australia.
Russell Crowe could not be here with us tonight because he is at home in Australia, protecting his family from the devastating bushfires.
Aside from politics, the stars were getting misty-eyed all night long.
Sorry. I'm at his blessed. I'm at his blessed with the family sitting down front like that.
International treasure Tom Hanks picked up a Cecil B. DeMille Award for being an all-around great guy and set the bar high for weepy speeches.
I would have gone on thinking that I was an alien and that I maybe didn't even have a right to be here. So thank you, Ellen, for giving me a shot.
While Joaquin Phoenix took his time on stage to apologize for being himself.
I'm such a pain in the ass. I cannot believe you put up with me. I'm so indebted to you.
And to demand that everyone, himself included, try harder.
And I hope that we can do that. We don't have to take private jets to Palm Springs for the awards sometimes or back.
Phoenix unsurprisingly won Best Actor in a Drama Film for Joker, one of the only fictional characters to win in a year dominated by biopics and true stories.
I had a fantastic cast. And it's not just the BS fantastic cast. It was a fantastic cast that had to add a slightly different layer than what was just on the page.
Even though Tarantino took some liberties with the truth in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, his film was the night's big winner with 3 awards: Best Screenplay, Best Film Musical or Comedy, and Best Supporting Actor for Brad Pitt.
I also have to thank my partner in crime, LDC. I wouldn't be here without you, man. I thank you. Still, I would have shared the raft.
And never let go of that promise.
Now who's the king of the world? Well, the queen of TV is once again Phoebe Waller-Bridge, whose series Fleabag picked up 2 Golden Globes to go with the show's 6 Emmy Awards.
Personally, I'd like to also thank Obama for putting us on his list. As some of you may know, he's always been on mine.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
But as for true stories, there was one missing from the winner's circle: The Irishman. Martin Scorsese and his film were both predicted to be locks in their categories. I mean, there were jokes made at the legendary director's expense all night long.
Although I don't know what he's doing hanging around theme parks. He's not big enough to go on the rides, is he? It's tiny.
But 1917 and director Sam Mendes shocked and awed with surprise wins for Best Director and Best Drama Film.
There's not one director in this room, not one director in the world that is not in the shadow of Martin Scorsese.
Says the guy holding the Golden Globe for Best Director. Now the question is, can Sam Mendes keep this momentum through February and on to Oscar glory? Stay glued to imdb.com/imdbrief for all your awards season coverage.